The Avalanche cryptocurrency, or AVAX, has been in a downtrend for quite a while, and with all kinds of cryptocurrencies now making bullish moves, I think this cryptocurrency could very well be the next to make a very nice bullish move. Fundamentally, the coin is very good, and the technicals are kind of aligning too for a bullish move. So in the next few minutes, I will do a full price analysis and price prediction on the Avalanche cryptocurrency, indicating some possible scenarios, but also how you can profit off of those different scenarios. Alright, let's get right into this price analysis and price prediction of the Avalanche cryptocurrency. We're looking at the 4-hour time frame Avalanche against USDT. So first of all, before we start, I want to tell you this is purely a technical analysis. It's based on technical indicators, and I'm not looking at the fundamentals of the coin or any news about it. But personally, I hold this coin, and I think fundamentally it's very good. I believe it's in the top 30, possibly lower, top 30 coins. And I think there's just a lot of potential in the long term, and that is not reflected in the price right now, because the price has been in a downtrend for quite a while, and that's why I think there's a lot of opportunities. That's the first reason, but the second reason is also because the technicals are kind of aligning towards a more bullish future. And then we haven't even talked about the broader crypto sphere and how a lot of retail investors are now getting into it again. So let's get, with having said that, let's get right into this price prediction. So price right now is at 54.82. I think basically two things can happen. And the first thing is that from here on out, because it hit the 51 up to 53 key level, from here on out it is going to uptrend. And basically that could be from here, from here it will hit the first resistance area will be around 59, I think. So it could go there instantly, but it might also find some support at the 53.5, which is a key level together with the trend line. I mean, it could also drop down a little bit lower, but I think the body still closes above the trend line. And from there, as I said, the 59 I think is the next resistance area, after which there might be another 1 or 2 touches at the trend line. I can't really tell you at what price point. I mean, you really have to get this trend line. It's a very simple one from here up until there. So I think it can have 1 or 2 more touches. It might have a small pullback at this trend line, possibly at around 60 or 61. After which I think it will find support at the 57 key level, and from there on out I think if this trend line breaks, it might find some resistance at 65, but in general I think a real nice and healthy uptrend can start from there. I don't know exactly how that uptrend will start out, but basically if it breaks through the 59 and this trend line, again this trend line is very simple but it is very strong. If it breaks through that, I think a new uptrend can be started, and that's basically the first scenario, that from now on there will be an uptrend, or there will be a small uptrend, and if it breaks through the key level and the trend line, the real healthy and sustainable uptrend over the next couple of weeks, maybe months, will happen. But what could also happen is that the price still goes into a small downtrend before it ultimately does the same as in the first scenario, start a healthy uptrend. And that's basically, I think the 53.5 is a very nice support, so I still think it will bounce off of that. But in this scenario, the green one, I think it will find enough resistance and bearish momentum at 57 to actually break through the support trend line, and then maybe find some resistance again at 51, because here it has shown that it is quite a strong support. After which it might retest off of the 53.5, or basically this support trend line, which now functions as a resistance trend line. It will break retest off of that, and ultimately I think it could go as low as 49 or 48.5, but I do not think that it can go any lower. I think this area, I mean the wick might go a little bit lower than 48.5, But I think ultimately that is the point from which Avalanche ultimately, so it either is from here, shown in the first scenario, or it is from this key level, after which I think it will be able to form a nice and healthy uptrend, maybe finding some resistance at the 53, and definitely finding resistance at the 57, definitely if it happens in this time frame, so the 22nd up until the 24th of October, because then this is a very strong resistance. So it might find resistance along the way up, but I think that this support is strong enough to facilitate a healthy uptrend, which, you know, it might take a while, but you never know with cryptocurrencies. It could also be that if it hits this support, it instantly moons up until the 64.5. You basically never know, but this scenario basically is that it goes down from 50 to 58.5, 58.9 maybe, and that from there on out an uptrend can really start. And if it does hit this area, I think I will update this price prediction, because we probably will have some more technical indicators by then to be able to give you a better picture of what the price can actually do from that point. But up until now, that is my those are my two likely most likely scenarios for the price of Avalanche. If you have any questions about this full analysis or the price prediction or an Avalanche in general, please let me know down in the comments, and I will make sure to respond to that as soon as possible. As for now, thank you for watching and listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.